court.
Now that I run up to myself, you are a counselor. You can command these elements to silence and work the peace of the present. Do not try to go far. Use your authority if you cannot. Give thanks you live so long. And make yourself ready. Area cabin with the mischief to be on. If so hot, share your heart. I will wear it.
I take great comfort from this fellow. Methinks he has no drowning mark upon him. His complexion is perfect gallows.
Down with the topmast. Yeah, lower. Here to try the main course. A plague upon the telly. They're louder than the weather or office. Yes, you can. What's your fear? Should I give it over and drown? Have you learned to sink?
I'm coming so you throw you bowling blasphemous and charitable jaw!
We're you then.
Hang, you horse! Insolent noisemaker! We are less afraid to be drowned than thou art!
Layer of all the hole. Send it to work top the sea again. Layer off. All lost, the prayers, all lost. What? Was it mildly cold?
The king and prince have prayers. Let's assist them, for her case is as theirs.
Gracias! We split! Farewell, my little children! Farewell, brother, we split!
Does anybody know where the fib is? Wrong door! I'll sing with the king!
Let us take leave of him.
Now would I give 1,000 furlongs of sea for an acre of barren ground. Long heath, brown verse, anything. The wills above be done. Would I would fain die a dry death.
There's no harm done.
Oh, woe the day!
I've done nothing but prepare to be, who art ignorant of what thou art and from what I am. That I am more better than Prospero, master of a full poor self, and thy no greater father.
Want to know, did never meddle with my thoughts.
'Tis time I should inform thee farther. Lend thy hand, pluck thy magic garment from me. So, lie there, my arch. Wipe down thine eyes. The doubtful spectacle of the wreck hath moved the very virtue of compassion in me. I've with such provision in mine arch, so safe in order that there's not so much as a hair of tint to any creature on the vessel which thou sawest sink, which thou heardst cry. Sit down, for I must now no farther.
You have often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped.
Canst thou remember a time when thou came unto the cell? I did not think thou canst, for was not yet out, 3 years old.
Certainly, sir, I can.
By what? By any other house or person? Pray, if anything the image show me thereof that hath kept with thy remembrance.
'Tis far off, and rather like a dream than an assurance my remembrance warrants. Had I not 4 or 5 women that once tended me?
Thou hadst, and more, Miranda. But how is it that this lives in thy memory? What seest thou else? Rememberest aught ere thou camest here?
But that I do not.
12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since. Thy father was Duke of Milan, a prince of power.
Sir, are not you my father?
Thy mother was a piece of virtue. She said thou wast my daughter, and thy father Duke of Milan, and thou his only heir and princess, no worse issued.
Oh, the heavens! What foul play had it that we came from thence? Or blessed was We did?
Both, my girl. My foul play, as thou sayest, were heaved hence, but blessedly pulled hither.
Oh, my heart, please, the team that I have turned you to, is from my remembrance. Please you farther.
My brother and thy uncle, called Antonio. Pray, mark me, that a brother should be so perfidious. He who next thyself in all the world I loved, and to him put the manage of my state. Through all his glories, it was the first to Milan. And Prospero, the prime duke, being so reputed in dignity and liberal arts, without parallel, that being all my study. The government I cast upon my brother, and to my state your stranger. Dost thou attend me?
So most heedfully.
I, thus neglecting worldly ends, all dedicated to the closeness and bettering of my mind with that which e'er overprized all proper weight, in my false brother, wicked and evil nature, my trust in him like a good parent to beget of him. Falseness is contrary. My trust, which had indeed no limit, was confident sands bound. He being thus lorded, do you hear?
Your tale, sir, would cure deafness.
How was agreed between this part he played, and him he played it for. So dry he was for sway with the king of Naples, he did do him homage, pay him annual tribute, and subject the coronet to the crown, and bend the dukedom yet unbowed. Alas, poor Milan, to most ignoble stooping.
Oh, the heavens!
Pray, mark his condition in the event, only this might be a brother.
I should sin to think but nobly of my grandmother. Good wombs were born bad sons.
The king of Naples, being an enemy to me, had better hearken to my brother's suit, which is that to move premises of homage, and I know not how much tribute, should extirpate me and mine out of the dukedom, and confer fair Milan with all the honors on my brother. Whereon, treacherous army levied. One midnight, fated to the purpose, did Antonio open the gates of Milan, and the ministers, to the purpose, hurried thence me and thy crying self.
Wherefore did they not that hour destroy us?
Dear, my tale provokes that question. Dear, they durst not, so dear the love my people bore me, nor set a mark so bloody on the business. Yet, with fairer colors painted their foul ends, and they hurried us with board of bark, bore some leagues to sea, where they had prepared a rotting carcass of boat, not rigged, nor tackle, nor mast, nor sail. The very rats instinctively had quit it. And there they voiced us to cry to roaring sea, which did us but loving wrong.
Lack, what trouble was I then to you?
O cherubim, thou wouldst preserve me, thou didst smile.
Well, how came we ashore?
By Providence divine, some food and fresh water we had there, the noble Neapolitan Gonzalo to give us.
Would I might but ever see that man.
Now I arise, and in this island we arrive, and I, thy schoolmaster, may be more prophet than other princesses, who have more time for vainer hours and tutors not so careful.
Heavens, thank you for it. But now, for still 'tis beating in my mind. Your reason for raising this sea storm?
No, thus far forth. By accident most strange and bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Curious, seest thou more questions? Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, I know thou canst not choose. Approach, Mary, I'm ready. Approach.
All hail, great master, great sir hail. I am come to thy displeasure. Be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the depths of the fire, to ride on the cove of the strong vision tax. Aerial and all gripped all.
Hast thou spirit performed to the Tempest at the point that I bade thee?
To every article I afforded the kingship. Now in the beak, the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. Then sometimes I'll divide and burn many pieces. The topmast, the yards, the bowsprit that I can swing. Then meet and join by Jove's lightning, the cursors of the dreadful thunderclaps. more momentary in sight, however, than not. When the sulphurs roaring in the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege, make his bold waves tremble, yea, his great trident shake.
When brave spirit is so firm, so constant, would not his coil infect his reason?
Not a soul but fever from that, including the tricks of desperation.
But that's my spirit. But was this nigh shore?
Close by, my master.
And are they, Ariel, safe?
Not hair perish, nor sustaining garments, not blemish, but fresher than before, and, as thou mayest be, in troops I disperse them down the aisle, the king's son having landed on himself, sitting with sighs and cooling of the air, and awing over the island, sitting his arms in the satin knot.
And the mariners? Sail as disposed and all the rest of the fleet.
Under the deep note, I really shake. The mariners all under hatches stood, and for the rest of the fleet, which I have dispersed, they have all met again and are bound sadly home from Naples, supposing that they saw the king's ship wreck and his great person perish.
Ariel, they charge exactly as performed, but there's more work.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remind thee what is promised which is not yet performed me.
How now, Moody? What is there thou canst demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more.
I prithee, remember, I have done thee a worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistakings, served without grudge or grumblings. Thou promised to bake me a full year.
Hast thou forgot from what torment I did free thee?
Thou won't let me forget it.
Hast thou forgot the foul which cigarettes?
No.
This withered, blue-eyed hag was hither brought child, left by the sailors. Then was thou her spirit, a spirit too delicate to act her earthly accord commands. Refusing her grand hest, she confined thee into a clove and pine, where thou didst remain in prison a dozen years, within which time she died, and left thee in the pine. And this isle, save a son, weathered, well-packed little creature, not honored with human shape,
Yes, Caliban, son.
in whom now I keep in service. It was my arm that I gave the pine and thee out.
I thank thee, master. I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so, and in 2 days I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master. Say what? What shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, subject to no sight but mine and thine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go to, away. Awake, dear heart, awake, thou hast slept well.
Strangeness of her story, but heaviness in me.
Shake it off. We'll meet with Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
Even so, he fetches enough wood and makes our fire and turns in other offices that profit us. What ho, slave? Caliban!
There's wood enough within.
There's other business for thee. Come forth, I say. Come forth, thou tortoise, when?
As wicked do as hear my mother crushed, with ravens feathered from unwholesome bed, dropping you both. A southwest blowing ye, blush ye all over.
For this thou shalt have cramps tonight. Charge these thickest honeycombs, each pinch more stinging than the bees that made them.
I must eat my dinner. Silent mine, my cigarette, which thou takest from me. Thou needest first thou strokest me, and madest much of me. Wouldst give me water with berries in it, teach me to name the bigger light, how the less they shine by day and night. And then I loved thee and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. Fresh springs grind it, bare place and fertile.
Thou most lying slave, whose stripes may move, not kindness. Filth as thou art, I use thee with human care. Lodge thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh, would have been done. Thou didst prevent me on people else's isle with Calibans.
Most abhorred slave, which any print of goodness will not take. The incapable of all ill, I pity thee, took pains to make thee speak, taught thee each hour, and endowed thy purposes with words that made them known.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is I know how to curse. The red plate written for learning your language.
Hag seed hence, fetches and fuel, be quick. Shrugs thou mouse? If thou neglects and dost unwillingly what I command.
Good if
air? Or the earth? Sounds no more. And yet, sure, waits upon some god of the island. Sitting on a bank, weeping again the king my father's wrecked. This music crept upon me by the shore, allying both their fury and my passion with its sweet air. Thence I have followed it. Or it hath drawn me rather, but 'tis gone. No, it begins again.
Thy father lies, of his bones are pure opaque. Those are crowns that were his eyes, knocking off an act of fate. But the sufferers he changed into something rich and strange. See himself he wreaked his hell, for now I hear them sing of hell.
Deity does remember my drowned father. This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes. You hear it now above me?
The fringed curtains of thine eye advance. Tell me what thou seest yond.
What is? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, sir, it carries a brave form, but just a spirit.
No, it needs consideration and such other senses as we have. This gown, as thou seest, was in the wreck. And I might just call him a goodly person, for he is lost his fellow. He strays about to find them.
You might call him a thing divine. Nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
If it goes on, I see as my soul prompts it.
Thing divine.
Most dear mistress, do not know what to say.
You may not be able to wonder, but I am certainly a maid.
My language, heavens! I am the best of them that speak this speech, were I but where 'tis spoken.
How now, the best? What for thou the king of Naples heard thee?
Single thing, as I am now, that wonders, to hear thee speak of Naples. He does hear me, for that he does, I weep. And with mine eyes, never since I ebb, beheld the king my father's wrecked.
Alack, for mercy!
Yes, faith, and all his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son, being twain.
A word, good sir, if you have done yourself some wrong. A word?
Why speaks my father so urgently? This is the third man that I ever saw, first that I ever sighed for. Pity move my father be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affections not gone forth, I'll make thee a queen of Naples.
One more word, officer. We are both in either's powers, but this swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. I charge thee, I will set thyself on this island as a spy, when it from me the Lord on it.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill in dwelling in such a temple. Evil spirit, so fair a house, of good things we strive to dwell within.
What an do not speak for him, for he is a traitor. Man, put thy feet on thy neck together. Come, follow.
No, I shall resist such entertainment until mine enemy hath more power.
Make not too rash a trial of him, father. For he's gentle and not fearful.
What, an advocate for the impostor? To the most of men, this is the Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My ambitions are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey. The nerves are in the infancy yet, have no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. My father's lost, the weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends, nor this man's threats to whom I am subdued, nor but light to me. Might I but through my prison once a day behold this maid, O corners, else o' the world, let liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Hearken else what thou shalt do me, Ariel. Come, follow, speak you not for him.
Be of comfort. My father's of a better nature than he appears by his speech. This is unwanted what comes from you now.
Come on, I said. Now speak thou for him.
Beseech you, sir, be merry, for you have cause, so let be all of joy, for a hint of woe is common. Every day some sailor's wife, some master as a merchant and a merchant, have just their dreams alone. Then wisely, good sir, where is sorrow with the comfort?
Your seats comfort like cold porridge.
Visitor will not give him more so.
Look, he's winding up the watch with whip. Bonnie buys a stride.
Sir,
One down.
whatever creation became, that's offered. Must be entertained.
$1.
$1, because indeed you have spoken to it in your purpose.
You took it wiser than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lord,
Far with spendthrift is he of his tongue.
I'm truly scared.
well, I have done.
But yet you will be talking.
Here's everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live.
Of that there's none or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks. How green.
The ground indeed is honey.
With an eye of green is it.
He misses not much.
No, he doth but mistake the truth totally.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many Dutch rarities are.
that our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, rather new dyed than stained salt.
But if one of his pockets did speak, would it not say that he lies?
I are very falsely pocketed up his report.
Methinks our garments are as fresh as when we were at Tunis, at your daughter's marriage, is now clean.
And the rest that ever came there.
Is not, sir, my doublet as fresh as the first day I wore it? I mean, in the sword.
That sword was old fish for.
At your daughter's marriage?
You cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. What if I never married my daughter there? We're coming thence. My son is lost. And she too, who is so far from Italy, removed, I ne'er again shall see her. O thou pioneer of Naples and of Milan, what strange fate hath made a meal upon thee?
Sir, you may live. I saw him beat the surgeons under him, right upon the back. Drug waters and fatigued on his side. Rested, the surgeon will swollen mental. His ball dead, but we can take his way to be kept. And all himself with good arms and listen skills. To be sure that all his ways on faces bowed, as stuffing to him, and no doubt to keep life to land.
Oh, he is gone, pretty geese.
You were need to, and portioned otherwise by all of us, and the fair soul herself weighed between lowness and obedience, at which end oh the beam should bow. We've lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more widows in them of this business making. We bring men to comfort them. The fault is your own.
So much to do yourselves lost.
My lady Sabine, your flesh lacks some gentleness and time to speak again. You rub the sword when you should bring the plaster.
Very well.
Most very urgently.
There's not wonders in us all, good madam, when you are clouded.
Father,
Very foul.
Really no more, thou dost talk nothing to me.
Nay, good my lord, be not angry.
What? Also good sleep? At least mine eyes with themselves.
Yeah, I thought. I fear I do so.
please you, sir, do not omit the heavy offer of it, for it seldom visits sorrow, and when it does, it is a comforter.
We too, my lord, will guard your person and watch your safety while you take your rest.
Thank you, understanding.
when a strange drowsiness possesses them.
It is the quality of the climate?
Why does it not then our eyelids sink? I find myself not disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. They held together as by consent. They dropped as by a thunderstroke. What might were these to be? Oh, what might? No more, and yet methinks I see it in thy face. What thou shouldst speak. The occasion speaks to thee, and yet my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
What art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do, and surely it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest out of thy sleep. What is it thou didst say? 'Tis a strange pose to be asleep with eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep.
I'm more serious than my custom. You should be too, if heed me that which troubles the oar.
Prithee, say on.
Thus, madam, this lord of weak remembrance, who is of as little memory when he is earth, for he's a spirit of persuasion, only professes to persuade. The king his son's alive. 'Tis impossible that he's undrowned, and he that sleeps here swims.
I have no hope that he's undrowned.
Out of that no hope, what great hope have you? No hope, that way is another way. So high a hope that ambition cannot pierce a week beyond, but doubt discovered there. Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who's the next heir of Naples?
What stuff is this? How say you? 'Tis true, my brother's daughter, Queen of Tunis, so is she the heir of Naples. Twixt which regions there is some space.
The space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how now will this queen measure us back to Naples? Stay in Tunis and let Sabine wait. Not that you bore the mind that I do. Oh, this were a sleep for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
Then, tell me, how does your content tender your own good fortune?
I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True, and look how well my garments sit upon me, much feeder than before. My brother's servants were then my fellows, but now they are my men.
But for your conscience!
20 consciences twixt me and the lot. Can he be they, and not are they molest? Here lies your brother, no better than earth he lies upon. If he were that which now he's like, well, that's dead. Whom I, with this obedient steel, of 3 inches of it, can lay to bed forever. Whilst you doing thus to the perpetual wing for I can put this ancient morsel, this Sir Prudence, whom shall not upbraid our course. As for all the rest, they'll take suggestions as a cat laps milk. They'll tell the clock to any business we say befits the hour.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou goest to Milan, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword, no stroke shall free thee from the tribute that thou payest. And I, the queen, shall love thee.
Draw together, and whenever my hand to you to follow upon Alonso.
Oh, but one word.
The master's art perceives the danger that you, his friend, are in, and sends me for it, or else his project dies to keep them with.
No.
While you here do snoring lie, open-eyed conspiracy. If of life you keep care, shake off slumber and beware. Awake! Awake!
Let us both be sudden. Now, good angel, preserve the king.
Wait! Oh, no! Oh, wait! Why are you trying to ruin this ghastly looking?
Whilst we stood here, securing your repose, even now we heard a whole burst of bellowing like bulls or rather lions. Did not wake you, it struck mine ears most terribly.
I heard nothing.
Was a din to frighten monsters' ears, to make an earthquake. Surely it was the roar of a whole flock of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
On my honor, sir, I heard the humming. That's barely. As I shaked you, mine eyes opened, and I saw their weapons drawn. 'Tis best we quit this place. Let's draw our weapons.
Let's lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son.
Heavens keep him from these beasts, for surely he is in the island.
Lead away!
All the infections that the sun sucks up, from bombs, vents, blast, ball, prospero, make my pinch mill a disease. The spirits hear me, and yet I needs must curse. But they'll nor pinch, frighten me with merchant shows, pitch me in the mire, nor leave me like a firebrand in the dark, out of my way. unless he bid them. But for every trifler they set upon me, sometimes I'm all wound with adders with their cloven tongues to hiss me into madness. Lo now, lo, here comes the spirit of his to torment me for bringing wood in slowly. I'll fall flat, perchance he will not mind me.
Here's there, bush nor shrub did rot, any weather at all, and another storm brewing. I hear it sing by the wind, yon same black cloud, yon huge one. Looks like a calm bard that would shed his liquor. But what have we here? A man or a fish, dead or alive? A fish. It smells like a fish. A very ancient and fish-like smell. The kind of knot of the noose put on a strange fish. Were I in England now, as once I was, and had but this fish painted, not the holiday fool there would give but a piece of silver. There would this monster make a man, legged like a man, and his fit like dogs. One of my troth, I do now let loose my pin. Hold it no longer, this is no fish, but an islander that hath lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm is coming in. My best way is to keep under his gabardine. There's no other shelter hereabouts. Misery acquaints man with strange bedfellows. Misery. I would here, trapped in the dregs of the storm. He passed.
I shall no more to sea. Here shall I die ashore. 'Tis a scurvy tomb to sing a man's funeral. Well, here's to my comfort. The master, the swallower, the boatswain and I, the gunner and his mates, the ball, man, Marion and buggery. But none of us cared for Kate. Kate had a tongue with a tame. She would cry to them sailors, "Go hame, them to sea boys, let her go hame." 'Tis a scurvy tomb, but here's my comfort.
Do not torment me!
What's the matter here? Are we devils here? Do you put trick among the savages? Ha! I'm not scraped, drowning to be feared of your 4 legs now.
The spirit torments me!
There's some monster of the eye with 4 legs and hath got us I take it. And like you, where the devil shall they learn our language? If I can keep him tame and bring him to Naples with me, he's a present for any emperor who's ever trod on meat's leather.
Do not torment me, Ruby. I'll bring my wood home faster.
He's in a fit now and does not speak after the wisest. I will give him some relief, if it be for that. If I can give him tame and bring him to Naples with me, he shall pay for him that hath him, and that soundly.
Thou dost me yet a little hurt. Devils anon. I know by thy trembling how Prospero works upon me.
Come your ways, open your mouth. Here's that which gave you language. Some shaking, I can tell you, but that soundly. Come! Over your chaps again!
I should know that voices should be, but he is drowned and these are devils. Oh, defend me!
4 legs and 2 voices, a most delicate monster. 4 voices to speak well of his friend, and his backward voices to utter foul speeches. And to detract. All the while my blood will keep him tame. I will help visit you. Come, amen, I shall pour some in there another cup.
Stefano!
Mercy, mercy, 'tis a dead little monster, I will leave him. I have no long spoon.
Stefano! It thou be, Stefano. Touch me, speak me. What desire? Trinculo. Be not afeard, thy good friend Trinculo.
If thou be a scribbler, come forth. I'll pull thee by the lesser legs, and then be Trinculo's legs. How the very Trinculo indeed! How camest thou to stage this moon cap? Have you been Trinculo's?
I to them to be killed by a thunderstroke, but art thou not drowned, Stephano? I hope now thou art not drowned. Is the storm overblown? I hid me under the demon's cask gabardine for fear of the storm end. Art thou living, Stephano? Oh, Stephano, two Napolitans escaped.
Pray thee, arch me about. My stomach is not constant.
These be fine things if they be us right. There's a brave god there, celestial liquor. I will kneel to him.
How didst thou escape? How camest thou hither? Swear by this bottle how thou escapest. I was upon the buttload sack which the sailors heaved overboard.
Where? I swim ashore like a duck. I can swim like a duck. I'll be swarmed.
Thou canst swim like a duck, but thou art made like a goose.
Oh, Stephano, hast any more of this?
The whole pot, man. My cellar is by the seaside, in a rock, where my wine is hid. And now, mooncalf, how dost thou know you?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon I do show thee, I'm the man of the moon, and time was.
By this light, this is a very shallow monster. I have feared of it. A very weak monster. The man had the moon, a most poor, curious monster. Well-drawn monster, in good sooth.
I'll show thee every further inch of the isle, and I'll lick thy foot. Prithee, be my god.
The most rebellious and drunken monster, when gone to sleep, will rub his bottom.
I'll show thee the fresh springs. I'll pluck thee berries or fish for thee. I'll give thee wood enough. Plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I'll bear him no more sticks, but full of thee, thou wondrous man.
A most ridiculous monster, to make a wonder of a poor drunkard.
Wilt thou go with me?
Pray thee, lead the way without any more talking. Drink below, king of our company, all else being drowned, we will inherit you. Here, bear my bottle, we'll fill it by and by.
Farewell, master! Farewell! Farewell!
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
There be some sports that are painful, and the labor delights in them sets off. Some sorts of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve, things what's dead, makes my labor's pleasure. Oh, she is 10 times more glad than her father. For he is composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them upon a sword junction. My mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says, such baseness, never like executor. But these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busy lest when I do it. Hark, do you hear that? My heart is stirred and love has filled my chest.
On by your strength, my eyes focus on you. Such magnificence, such pussy. There is no man like you. Last now, pray you, work not so hard. With the lightning have burnt up those logs that you were enjoined to pile. When this burns, we'll weep for having wearied you. Father's hard at study. Pray now, rest yourself. Be safe for these 3 hours.
No. The sun will set before I shall discharge. What I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs the while. Pray, I'll carry it to the pile.
A precious creature, I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back than you should. Such dishonor undergo, will I sit lazy by?
Would become me as well as it does you. I should do it much more ease. to it, and yours is against.
Moreover, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look warily.
No, noble mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with me. When you are by at night, I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set at my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broken your hest to say so.
Why art thou weeping?
Do not know one of my sex, no woman's face remember, save from my glass mine own, nor have I seen more that I may comment than you, good friend. And my dear father, the features are abroad and I'm skilless of. But my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you, nor can it make imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. But prattle something too wildly, my father's precepts I dare and do forget.
I am in my condition a prince, Miranda. I do think a king, King Ferdinand. I would not so hear my soul speak, but the very instant that I saw you, my heart died for service, and there resides slave to it. And for your sake, I am this patient dogman.
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound, and crown what I profess. If I speak true and follow in birth, what's best motive me to mischief? I beyond what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Fair encounter to this rare affection. Heaven or grace and that which brings between them.
You are weeping again.
And mine unworthiness that dare not offer, I shall die to give, much less take. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid, to be your fellow. You may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
I this risen, I this humble ever.
Husband then.
I with a heart as willing as bondage, dare of freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine with my heart in. And now farewell, till half in our hands.
1,000,
My husband then.
1,000.
My husband then.
1,000.
My bad monster. Tell me not when the blood is out. We will drink water, and not a drop before. Servant monster drinks me. Servant monster, the folly of this island. They say there's about 5 upon this island. And we are 3 of them. If the other 2 be brains like us, the state partners. My man monster hath broke his tongue in a sack. For my part, the sea cannot drown me. Ere I swam 35 leagues, off and on. By this light, monster, thou shalt be my lieutenant, or my stand. Your lieutenant, if you list. He's no stand. We'll not run, Mr. Monster.
How does my noble lord? Let me lift thy foot. I'll not serve him. He's not valiant.
Thou, most ignorant monster, and kiss just a constable. Why, thou must fish thou was there ever man that hath drunk so much sack as I today? Wilt thou tell a monster sliding but half a fish and half a monster?
Thou having watched me, my lord, without let him.
Sprinkle out, keep a good tongue in your head. If you prove to be a mutineer, next tree. The poor monster's my subject, and shall not suffer indignity.
I thank thee, my noble lord. Thou be pleased to hearken once again to the suit I made to thee.
Marry, I will kneel and repeat it. I will stand, and so shall I drink.
as I told you before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, whose by his cunning hath cheated me of the isle.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey thou. I would have my valiant master destroy thee. I do not lie.
Why? I said nothing.
Trinculo, if you trouble him any more by this king's tale, by this hand I'll supplement you some of your teeth.
Thou liest.
I must be hearing things in. Proceed.
I say by sorcery he's got the isle. For me he got it. But thou wilt revenge it on him, for I now thou darest. Thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
How shall this be compassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
Yea, my lord. I'll yield him thee asleep. There thou mayest not be nailed into his head.
Thou liest. Thou canst not.
Put a pie into this, thou scurvy patch. My master, I do beseech thee. Give him blows and take his bottle from him. When that's gone, he'll drink not the brine, while not sure where the fresh patches are.
Trinculo, run into no further danger. Interrupt the monster one more.
Why? What did I? I did nothing. I'll go farther off.
Thou not say he lied.
Thou liest.
Do I, sir? Take that! As in like it, give the lie another time!
Say, I do not give the lie out of your wits and bearing too. A box on your bottle. This can sack and drink you do. A marine on your monster and the devil take your fingers.
Pray thee, stand farther off. Monster, proceed.
Why, just as I told you before, this is a custom. In the afternoon sleep, there thou mayest break him, having first seized his books, or with the log, batter his skull. Remember first to possess his books, for without them he's but an old sod as I. Nor hath he one spirit's command, for they all hate him as broodedly as I. Burdened by his books, he has brave utensils that, for when he has a house, he'll death call. And that most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter. I never saw a woman, but Sycorax my dad, her, but she far surpasses Sycorax, his greatest does least.
Is it so brave, lass?
I know her. She will be thy wife, my lord. Bring thee forth brave brood.
Monster, I will kill this man. His daughter and I shall be king and queen, thyself and Trinculo shall be our viceroys. Dost thou like the block, Trinculo?
Excellent.
In this half hour he'll be asleep, without destroying them.
Aye, on my honor.
This will I tell my master.
You hear that? Be not fear, this isle is full of sweet noises, sounds, and airs that give thee life and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twinkling instruments will fill thine ears, and sometimes voices that if I had then waked up to long sleep would make me sleep again. And then in dream the clouds without will open, to show riches ready to drop upon me, that when I wake the cry to dream again.
This will prove a brave kingdom indeed, where I shall have my music for nothing.
And Prospero is destroyed.
Aye, I will remember the story by and by.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it and after do our work.
Oh, lead the way, brave monster.
Far lake and I can go no further, sir. My old bones ache. Here's the mage prodded me. Your forthright meanders. By your patience I needs must rest me.
Oh Lord, I cannot blame thee, who myself attached with weariness to the dulling of my spirits. Sit down and rest. Even here I'll put off my hope and keep it no longer. For my flattery, he is drowned, whom thus we straight find on land, and his sea mocks our fresh day's search. Oh, let him go.
but do not for one repulse forego the purpose that you resolve to.
The next advantage we will take.
Let it be tonight. For now they are pressed with travel, and they will not nor cannot use such vigilance as in their breath.
What harmony is this, my good friends? Hark!
Marvelous sweet music.
Oh heavens, what were these?
Look at these drollery. Now I believe that there are unicorns.
I'll believe.
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me? If I should say I saw such islanders, for certain these are people of the island. Yet note their manners were of a gentle kind that are human consideration. You will find many, nay, almost any.
Honest Lord, thou hast spoken well. For some of you present are worse than devils.
Revenge, strangely.
No matter, since they've left their beings behind, but we have stomachs. Will not please taste of what is here?
Not I.
Faith, sir, you need not fear.
I will stand to and you. Sister, my lady, that I can stand to and do as we.
You are three men of sin and destiny that have to instrument this lower world and what is in it. And see and cause to belch up you, and on this island which men not inhabit, you most men be most unfit to live. I have made you mad. Such like valor that men hang and drown their proper selves. You fool! I and my fellows are ministers of fate, but remember, that's my business to you. That you three from the land and supplant the good Prospero, expose us to see which hath the fit, that him and his innocent child powers to lay, not forgetting, having sent the seas, the shores, and all the creatures against your peace, that thee and thy son, Alonso, have breath, and do pronounced by me, lingering perdition worse than any death should be at once. Step by step tempt you and your ways, and on this isle where men not have it, it falls upon your head is nothing but heart sorrow and queer life ensuing.
Bravely the figure of this harpy hast thou performed, my Ariel, and these mine enemies are on into. And in these fits I will leave them while I go visit young Ferdinand, whom they suppose is drowned, and his and mine loved darling.
In the name of something brotherly holy, sir, why stand you in such a strange stare?
Oh, it was monstrous, monstrous. Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me. The thunder, that deep, dreadful organ pipe, pronounced the name of Prosper. It debased my trespass. Therefore, my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll seek him again. Ere plummet sounded, and with him there lie mudded.
But 1 feet at a time, I'll fight the legions o'er.
Be thy second.
All three of them are desperate. Their great guilt lies poison, in the great time of work after. Now begins to bite the spirits. I did beseech you, them that were suffered them. All of them swiftly and hinder them from this ecstasy we have provoked them to.
Oh, the great.
If I have too austerely punished you, your compensation makes amends, for I've given you 1/3 of my life, but that was what I once lived for. And then once again I tender to thy hand all thy vexation for the trials of thy love, which thou hast strangely stood the test hereof. For having I gratified this my rich gift, don't smile me that I boast drop, thou shalt soon find. She will outstrip all praise and make a fault behind her.
do believe it against an oracle.
Then as mine own acquisition, worthily purchased, take my daughter. Sit then and talk with her, she is thine own. But with the thought, and thank you, Ariel, come.
I thought I knew you. What's that pleasure?
Thy last performance was done amazing. Please, go and bring the rabble here to this place. Presently, Anthony. Look thou, be true. Do not get down into too much rain, for the strongest oaths are strong to the fire and the blood. Be thou abstemious, or else good night your vow.
I warrant you, sir.
Well, bring a polar. All eyes, no tongue. Be silent.
Serious, whose bounty is given, thy rich slaves of wheat, rye, barley, Dutch's boots, thy turfy mountains where live near the cheap, and black meat thatched with stones, thy baked, coin and pearl limbs, which spongy eagle as thy pets declares, with coldness chase crowns, and thy broom grows, whose shadow dismissed bachelor loves, being last that holds them here, in my sea marsh, sterile and rocky hard, where thou self sweet in the sky, watery arch, messenger light, bids thee leave these, and look for some great spirit on the counterpart in this very place. On and forth, you must fly away. Approach, we're serious, firm to entertain. How many colored messengers, that does never dissipate the wax of Jupiter. With thy saffron wings upon my flowers, diffuses honey drops, refreshing showers, and with each end of thy blue bow does crown my glossy acres and thy unstruck down. Rich scarf to my proud earth. Why is thy sweet summer me hither? To this short grass and green, a conquest of true love celebrates donation freely to the state on the blessed lovers. Tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or herself, as thou dost know, now queen of her society, be not afraid, I met her need. Cutting the cloud of pathos of her son, dog strong her wampus-headed son has broke his arrows, serves will shoot no more, but play with sparrows. To be a boy, right out. Highest queen of state, great Juno comes. I know her by her gait. How does my bounteous sister? Go with me to bless this twain, that they may prosperous be and honor and grace. Honor, riches, marriage, blessing. Long continuance and increasing hourly joys bestow upon you. Juno sings her blessing upon us. Earth's increase, poison plenty. Barns and gardens, never empty. Vines and clusters, bunches growing. Plants and goodly, birds and bound. Spring comes you at the farthest. The very end of harvest. Scarcely want shall shun you. Serious blessing, so is on you.
This is a most majestic vision and most harmoniously charming. May I behold to think these spirits?
Spirits, which by mine art I've called forth from their confines to enact these precious fancies.
Living live here ever, so rare wondered father and wife, makes this place paradise.
You nymphs, all naiads, of the wind brimstone, the sight crown, ever harmless love. Leave your precious channels and on the spring land, and do summons, Juno doesn't grant. Hunt peppered nymphs and help to celebrate a contract with love, be not to believe. You sunburned signalmen of August prairie, hither from the furrow, be merry. Make holidays the right thou hast put on, and stretch in, comfort, every one, in country footing.
The minute of the plot is almost come. Well done, boy, no more.
This is strange. Your father is in some passion that works him strongly.
Never till this day saw I be so touched with anger, so distempered.
Do look, my son, and move sword. Be thou not dismayed, for these are actors that I foretold you are all spirits gone into thin air. And we are such things as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with sleep. If it please you, then take my daughter, retire to myself, while I'll walk a turn or two to calm my troubled mind.
I wish your peace.
Ariel, come. We must prepare to meet with Caliban.
Sir, I thought you told me of it, but I feared lest I might anger you.
Say it again, where thou left these varlets?
Sir, I told you. They were so red hot with drinking that they smoked the air with it, breathing in their faces, beating the ground with the kissing of their feet, yet always bending toward their project. So, as they smelled music, I charmed their ears. They, my half-life brother, followed their tooth briars and sharp curves and gauze and thorns out of their frail shins. And in the element cool beyond their cell, I left them, their dancing up their chins. How hard.
This was well done, my bird. Go and fetch trumpeter in my house. Bring it here to still catch these thieves. Come, hang it upon this line, while we must invisible still remain.
Breathe, tread softly. The blind will not hear of the fall. We are now here to sell. Then proceed softly. All is hushed as midnight yet.
Monster, not very. She says a harmless very, so little better than flicking jack with us. But thou wentst with the last monster.
If I will really thy vigor still, the eyes will bring to thee shall good weakness mischance. Therefore speak softly. All is hushed as midnight yet.
But to lose our bottles in the pool?
There's finally disgrace and sorrow in that. What an infinite loss.
Prithee, my king, be quiet. This is proper itself. No noise can enter. Give this good mischief that'll make the sign of thy one forever. And I thank Caliban, for I am a loyal privileger.
Oh, King Stefano, oh yeah. Oh, worthy Stefano. Look what the cordial appears for me.
Let it alone, thou fool, it's the trap.
Oh, master, we know what lies. Perfect. Oh, King Stefano.
Tripolo, put off this gown. By the saddle as a carrot.
Very great shot.
Dropsy drowned this fool. I don't need to go to such luggage. Let's alone to do the murder first. So wait, get the lesson. Cover down with pinches. Make us strange stuff.
Be not quiet, monster. This is just mine. This is not my joke.
Do, be still I, light and little, ain't like your race.
I thank thee for that jest. Is it on the stew by, 9 and levels, excellent passing thing. Here's another one.
Monster, come, put some light upon your fingers and wear the rest.
I will have none of it. We shall all be turned to particles. Or apes before him villainously low.
Monster, break your fingers, help the feathers away to a opposite of wine, or I will turn you out of my kingdom. Go now, carry this.
And this,
Aye,
Hey, Matinee!
Onyx, silver, there we go.
Good try, my governor.
Arctic roar.
Quick, call, even a roaring. Now does my project gather to a head, my charms crack not, my spirits obey, and time goes uprightly with its carriage. How's the day?
Almost 6 hours. Time, my lord. You said our work should cease.
I did say so when first I read the Tempest. Say, how fares the king and his followers?
Bind together in the same fashion as you left them, all prisoners. In the line road was but Prince himself. He, his sister, and your brother abide all three distracted, and their fate was more than But chiefly king and thanks from sir, the good old Lord Gonzalo. His tears run down his beard like quick drops from leaves and breeze. Your charm so strongly works them that if you now beheld them, your affections have become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine will, sir. Swear it.
And mine shall, though with their high bronze I'm struck to the quick. But my nobler reason gates my fury. For the rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. Not if not further, go release the Muriel, my charms upbring, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch him, sir.
I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth mutinous winds, twixt the green sea and the azure vault such warring war. And this rough magic I fear drew, when I required some heavenly music, which even now I do, to work mine end upon their senses, that this airy charm is for. My staff I'll break and bury certain fathoms in the earth. I'll drown my book. There stand, where your spell stopped. Oh, good Gonzalo, my true preserver, and the most loyal sir. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonso, use me and my daughter. Thy sister was further in the act, and thou art pitched forth to me. And you, brother mine, whose inward pinches are most strong, would here have killed your king. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Their understanding begins to swell, yet not one of them that looks on me would know me. Ariel, go fetch me my rapier myself. Well, that's my dainty Ariel, I shall miss thee. But even so, thou shalt be free. But, visible as thou art, retained. And to the king's ship thou shalt find the mariners, the boatswain, and the master, all under hatches stowed. Enforce them to this place, presently I bid thee.
I'll return your area plus twice more.
All torment, trouble, amazement, and wonder inhabits here. Some heavenly power guide us out of this fearful country.
Sir, my liege, the wrong Duke of Milan, Prospero. I bid thee and thy company a hearty welcome.
Thou beest, Prospero, or no. Or some enchanted trifle use me, as late I've been, I not know thy both feet, as in flesh and blood. And since I saw thee, the afflictions of my mind and men, which I feared madness hath held me, most strange spring. Thy dukedom I resign. I do entreat thou pardon me my wrong, but how should Prospero be living and be here?
First, noble lord, let me embrace thy age. It's been a whole happy meal on this. justify the greater. But I'll tell no tales.
The devil speaks in him.
No, for you most wicked men down with an effect right now. But I do forgive my rancorous faults. And you, I require my dukedom of thee.
If thou beest Prospero, give us particulars of thy preservation, how thou hast met us here, who 3 days since were wrecked upon this shore, were at lost. How sharp point this remembrance is, dear son, Ferdinand.
I too have lost a daughter.
A daughter, oh heavens, that they were living both in Naples, the king and queen there, that they were. I was myself flooded in that gloomy bed where my son lies.
When did you lose your daughter?
In this last tempest. But, though thus far forth that I am, the wrong Duke of Milan, throne, pets, and thy providence, most strange, landed on this island, to be the lord on it, where thou hast come shore. And now that you have given me my dukedom again, I do requite you with as good a thing, or at least bring forth a wonder.
Sweetheart, you're plenty false.
No, my dearest love. I would not for the world.
Yes, for a score of kingdoms you should wrangle, and I would call it fair play. If this proves the mission of the island, one of your son shall I twice lose.
Most high miracle.
Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
And they curse them not.
So all the blessings of my father's fetch about arrive. And say how thou hast hid us here. Oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people.
This new to thee.
What is this made? Who thou was that play? Cannot be your eldest acquaintance, cannot be 3 days. Is she the goddess that has severed us and brought us together?
Sir, she is mortal, but by immortal providence, she is mine. I chose her when I could not ask my father for his advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter of this famous Duke of Milan, of whom so oft I've heard renowned, but never saw before, of whom I have gained a second life, a second father. This lady makes him to me.
I am cursed. But oh, how odd will it sound that I must ask my child forgiveness.
There, sir, stop. Let us not burden our remembrance.
I have inly wept, or should have spoken ere this. Look down, ye gods, upon this couple, and drop a blessed crown. For it is you that hath chalked forth the path that has brought us hither.
I say amen, Gonzalo.
Be it so, amen. Oh, look, sir, there are more of us. Have you no mouth by land? What is the news?
The good news is that I safely found the king of company. The next, our ship, was with 3 glasses served. He gave us split, and got tight and yard and laid me right, as when we first put out to sea.
Sir, all this service have I done since I went.
My tricksy spirit,
What's for the...
bravely my diligence.
This is a strange maid. Ere man's time that is in this business, there's more than nature was ever conduct of.
No, sir. Be careful. Think of each thing well. Come hither, spirit. Set Caliban and his confederates free. Untie the spell. Sir, are there not some few odds, lads, that you have forgot?
Every man shift for all the others. Let no man care for himself. All is but bullshit.
If these features spines which I wear on my head is a goodness sight.
Oh, Sentinels, these be brave spirits indeed. How great my master is. I'm afraid he will chastise me.
I acknowledge mine, this first misshapen name. His mother was a witch. And he has plotted with these two, robbed me, and tried to take my life.
I shall be pinched to death.
It's not this stepfather, my drunken butler.
Oh, he's drunk now. Where did you the wine?
And drink yellow is really bright. Where should they find this brand liquor that has filled with them? Oh, keep us down this pickle.
I have been in such a pickle since last we met that I fear me will never out of my bones.
Why? How now, Stefano?
Oh, touch me not. I'm not Stefano. I am a crab.
And you'd be king of the island, Sarah? I would have been a sole one.
This is a strange thing, Erlikon.
Caliban, take you and your companions and retire to my cell, while you look to have my pardon.
Aye, my lord. And I'll be wise-strapped and seek for grace. What a thrice noble ass I was to take this drunkard for a god and worship this dull fool.
Go to away. Sir, come return to this my poor cell. I'll deliver thee all tomorrow, and deliver thee to thy ship, and promise you all calm seas. Now my charms are all overthrown, what strength I have is mine own. My ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer. Mercy itself frees all faults. Let your indulgence set me free. directors, Mrs. Noble and Mrs. Whitler. And we do have some things for the directors and the producers. So Mrs. Noble and Mrs. Whitmer can come on stage, please.
Andy!
You can come on in.
We've got a little focus for you guys too.
You're very worried.
Good like that one.
So, good. Let her head out. Before we started the play, we were studying Shakespeare and we studied Hamlet, King of Hamlet, Dunbar. It's all about pride and everything. And there's a famous part about the skulls. So it's a little crown skull of Hamlet. Would you like to give this to you guys?
Women have put in countless hours rehearsing with these kids, memorizing lines. They've just done an amazing job. It's just so crazy how much effort they did. And I want you guys to give them a big round of applause. Other parents that did things as well. At least her for all the choreography and photography. Mike Levin with the sound. You want to come up here? Costumes, Camille Tijan, Linda Morris, Diane Sweeney, Raph Hayward. Give them a round of applause. Lots of good stage managing and props. Heather McKay, Deanne Reavers, John Brimhall, Kim Lingerfelter, Ray Merrill. They did an awesome job. It's been so much fun. The lighting back there is Elisa Bowers. Makeup and hair was Kim Nelson. Lauren and Bethany helped her out. Sales, Melanie Lake did a great job helping us online with that. Videographer, you see there, Benton Morley did a great job. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. This helps us earn some money to fund our different programs we're doing. So thank you again.